We are now beginning to prepare the Flutterby Parade. This is not a test. Make your way to the parade headquarters. Just joking, it's not a headquarters.
There wouldn't be a festival today if the soil wasn't like it was, okay? So in these fields we have beds and a trench, and a bed and a trench. Like the trench we made there, it's a vessel. You want to drink water, you need a vessel to put the water into so you can drink it. So this trench is a vessel in which to give thanks to Mother Nature and say, wow, thanks for all this beautiful stuff that will make a healthy soil, which is the foundation of any civilization, any society. Without a healthy soil, forget it. You know, there's 60 years left of topsoil left on this planet, according to Google and all those characters. And without a healthy soil, we don't have healthy plants. Without healthy plants, we don't have healthy people. Our society is in decline. Most of the problems in the world today, if you sat down and think about it, they're all to do with man losing his relationship with where his food comes from, as a symptom of him losing his relationship to nature. So that soil is alive. It's an organism in itself, millions of microorganisms, molds, bacteria, insects, earthworms. There's loads of stuff in there I can see just as I'm looking, and there's stuff we can't see. There's fungi, small animals. The life in the soil and its interaction, which is beyond, you know, you can't take that to a lab and analyze it and claim to know what the soil is. It's too complicated. It's rather a negation of scientific thought that will lead you to a sort of, how to say, a relationship with nature and allow all this to manifest. We're told what to study. Until PhD, you're still told what to do. Then you spend life working for the man and you're told what to do. So then we never come back to this. And this isn't something new. This is a culture that's here forever. We just have to look into the cultures that are already there. The science you could learn, the cooking you could learn, the artwork you could do with it, the poetry you could make from it, you know. Just that one single thing has such a possibility, potential, and yet, you know, you won't find it if you don't have a relationship with your Mother Earth.
Ladies and gentlemen, what? No, you shut up.
this garden for me has an incredible potential. The first thing is, you see everyone, most of us were doing that garden. It's brought us together. It has a social power. You know, we miss doing things together in our society. You know, everyone is so individual, is on the Facebook, on the mobile phone. We don't do things together that have a, you know, have a real meaning. If you had a land just outside Chennai, for example, and you had a connection with people, someone like us, for example, and we help make a poster and say, you know, rent an allotment, you could have 40 participants pretty easy. They'll come on the weekend because they'll want their kids to be involved. They'll want the fact of being outside, touching, doing some farming. And this 40 times 500 is 20 grand a month. What farmer is getting 20 grand a month? Maybe some of you don't know the economics of India, but 20 grand a month would change the paradigm. In India, we have an epidemic of suicides with farmers because the food only has a monetary value. It doesn't have any other value. This is a real problem for villages as well. So imagine the farmer would start the basket service and he could get 40 people in his village saying to the farmer, dude, you can do this in under a half acre, 40, 50 circles, no problem. For a local farmer, this is a doddle. It's really not difficult for him to do it. He has all that knowledge. He's being conned into buying EM and GM and all these things, you know, and spraying and doing all these things is not helping his soil. And it's not helping his family or himself.